Hi friends, welcome back. If you're watching us for the first time and you haven't hit the subscribe button, make sure to hit the subscribe button and the bell icon so that you get notifications of all our videos as soon as we upload them. And after watching today's video, if you like it, click the like button and share the video with your friends and family. So today's video is PM Modi and US President Donald Trump at joint press meet in Hyderabad House. So I'm guessing that probably they had a meeting and then they probably did some deals and then they are coming out and going to talk about what those deals were, I'm guessing. But I do remember that before President Trump had started his visit in US, he did say that there will be big deals, but that are not going to happen in this visit. They're going to happen after the elections. So not sure. So let's go ahead and really interested to know exactly what happened. And let's go ahead and listen to their speeches. This is beautiful, yeah.
Amazing. Look at the
So many flowers.
flowers. It's amazing.
It's beautiful. Oh, they've got water for them. Birds. They look serious. Huh?
Yeah. No, let's see.
Your Excellency, Mr. Donald Trump, President of the United States of America, Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi ji, ministers, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. Before I begin with the press event, I would like to announce the 3 documents which were concluded during the visit. First was an MOU on mental health between the Department of Health and Family Welfare of the Government of the Republic of India and the Department of Health and Human Services of the Government of the United States of America. Second
what is
was
this?
an MOU on
It's
the
coming
safety
up.
of medical products
What is it?
between the Central Drugs Standard Control Organization
उधर भी है.
within the Directorate General of Health Services of the Ministry of Health and Family Welfare of the Republic of India and the Food and Drug Administration of the Department of Health and Human Services of the United States of America. And finally, a letter of cooperation between Indian Oil Corporation Limited and ExxonMobil India LNG Limited and Chart Industries Incorporation. I now begin the proceedings for the press event. To begin, may I request the Honorable Prime Minister of India, Shri Narendra Modi ji, to deliver his statement to the press.
मेरे मित्र और अमेरिका के राष्ट्रपति डोनाल्ड ट्रंप, अमेरिकी डेलीगेशन के सम्मानित सदस्यगण, लेडीज एंड जेंटलमैन, नमस्ते। राष्ट्रपति ट्रंप और उनके डेलीगेशन का भारत में एक बार फिर हार्दिक स्वागत है। मुझे विशेष खुशी है कि इस यात्रा पर वो अपने परिवार के साथ आए हैं। पिछले 8 महीनों में राष्ट्रपति ट्रंप और मेरे बीच ये 5वीं मुलाकात है।
Oh.
कल मोटेरा में राष्ट्रपति ट्रंप का अनप्रेसिडेंटेड और हिस्टोरिकल वेलकम हमेशा याद रखा जाएगा। कल ये फिर से स्पष्ट हुआ कि अमेरिका और भारत के संबंध सिर्फ 2 सरकारों के बीच नहीं है, बल्कि पीपल ड्रिवन है, पीपल सेंट्रिक है। यह संबंध 21वीं सदी की सबसे महत्वपूर्ण पार्टनरशिप में है और इसलिए आज राष्ट्रपति ट्रंप और मैंने हमारे संबंधों को कॉम्प्रिहेंसिव ग्लोबल स्ट्रेटेजिक पार्टनरशिप के स्तर पर ले जाने का निर्णय लिया है। संबंधों को इस मुकाम तक लाने में राष्ट्रपति ट्रंप का अमूल्य योगदान रहा है। फ्रेंड्स, आज हमारी चर्चा में हमने इस पार्टनरशिप के हर अहम पहलू पर सकारात्मक विचार किया, चाहे वो डिफेंस एंड सिक्योरिटी हो, एनर्जी स्ट्रेटेजिक पार्टनरशिप हो, टेक्नोलॉजी कोऑपरेशन हो, ग्लोबल कनेक्टिविटी हो, ट्रेड रिलेशंस हो या फिर पीपल टू पीपल टाइज। भारत और अमेरिका के बीच बढ़ता रक्षा और सुरक्षा सहयोग हमारी स्ट्रेटेजिक पार्टनरशिप का एक बहुत अहम हिस्सा है। अत्याधुनिक रक्षा उपकरण व प्लेटफॉर्म पर सहयोग से भारत की डिफेंस क्षमता में बढ़ोतरी हुई है। हमारे डिफेंस मैन्युफैक्चरर्स एक दूसरे की सप्लाई चेन्स का हिस्सा बन रहे हैं। भारतीय फोर्सेस आज सबसे अधिक ट्रेनिंग एक्सरसाइज यूएसए के फोर्सेस के साथ कर रही है। पिछले कुछ सालों में हमारी सेनाओं के बीच इंटर ऑपरेबिलिटी में अनप्रेसिडेंटेड वृद्धि हुई है। फ्रेंड्स, इसी तरह हम अपने होमलैंड्स की सुरक्षा और अंतर्राष्ट्रीय अपराध से लड़ने के लिए भी सहयोग बढ़ा रहे हैं। आज होमलैंड सिक्योरिटी पर हुए निर्णय से इस सहयोग को और बल मिलेगा। आतंक के समर्थकों को जिम्मेदार ठहराने के लिए आज हमने अपने प्रयासों को और बढ़ाने का निश्चय किया है। प्रेसिडेंट ट्रंप ने ड्रग्स और ओपियोइड क्राइसिस से लड़ाई को प्राथमिकता दी है। आज हमारे बीच ड्रग ट्रैफिकिंग, नार्को टेररिज्म और ऑर्गेनाइज्ड क्राइम जैसी गंभीर समस्याओं के बारे में एक नए मैकेनिज्म पर भी सहमति हुई है। फ्रेंड्स, कुछ ही समय पहले स्थापित हमारी स्ट्रेटेजिक एनर्जी पार्टनरशिप सुदृढ़ होती जा रही है और इस क्षेत्र में आपसी निवेश बढ़ा है। तेल और गैस के लिए अमेरिका भारत का एक बहुत महत्वपूर्ण स्रोत बन गया है। पिछले 4 वर्षों में हमारा कुल एनर्जी व्यापार करीब $20 बिलियन रहा है। रिन्यूएबल हो या न्यूक्लियर एनर्जी, हमारे कोऑपरेशन को नई ऊर्जा मिल रही है। फ्रेंड्स, इसी तरह इंडस्ट्री 4.0 और 21st सेंचुरी की अन्य उभरती टेक्नोलॉजी, उस पर भी इंडिया यूएस पार्टनरशिप इनोवेशन और एंटरप्राइज के नए मुकाम स्थापित कर रही है। भारतीय प्रोफेशनल्स के टैलेंट ने अमेरिकी कंपनीज की टेक्नोलॉजी लीडरशिप को मजबूत किया है। फ्रेंड्स, भारत और अमेरिका आर्थिक क्षेत्र में ओपननेस और फेयर एंड बैलेंस ट्रेड के लिए प्रतिबद्ध है। पिछले 3 वर्षों में हमारे द्विपक्षीय व्यापार में डबल डिजिट ग्रोथ हुई है और वह ज्यादा संतुलित भी हुआ है। अगर एनर्जी, सिविल एयरक्राफ्ट, डिफेंस और हायर एजुकेशन ले तो पिछले 4-5 सालों में सिर्फ इन 4 सेक्टर्स ने ही भारत अमेरिका के आर्थिक संबंधों में लगभग $70 बिलियन का योगदान किया है। इसमें से काफी कुछ राष्ट्रपति ट्रंप की नीतियों और फैसलों के कारण संभव हुआ है। मुझे पूरा विश्वास है कि आने वाले समय में यह आंकड़ा काफी बढ़ जाएगा। जहां तक बायलैटरल ट्रेड का सवाल है, हमारे कॉमर्स मिनिस्टर्स के बीच सकारात्मक वार्ताएं हुई हैं। राष्ट्रपति ट्रंप और मैं आज सहमत हुए हैं कि हमारे कॉमर्स मिनिस्टर के बीच जो अंडरस्टैंडिंग बनी है उसे हमारी टीम्स लीगल रूप दें। हम एक बड़ी ट्रेड डील के लिए नेगोशिएशन शुरू करने पर भी सहमत हुए हैं। हमें आशा है कि आपसी हित में इसके अच्छे परिणाम निकलेंगे। फ्रेंड्स, वैश्विक स्तर पर भारत और अमेरिका का सहयोग हमारे समान लोकतांत्रिक मूल्यों और उद्देश्यों पर आधारित है। खासकर इंडो पैसिफिक और ग्लोबल कॉमन्स में रूल बेस्ड इंटरनेशनल ऑर्डर के लिए यह सहयोग विशेष महत्व रखता है। हम दोनों देश विश्व में कनेक्टिविटी इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर के विकास में सस्टेनेबल एंड ट्रांसपेरेंट फाइनेंसिंग के महत्व पर सहमत है। हमारा यह आपसी तालमेल एक दूसरे के ही नहीं बल्कि विश्व के हित में है। फ्रेंड्स, भारत और अमेरिका की स्पेशल मित्रता की सबसे महत्वपूर्ण नींव हमारे पीपल टू पीपल रिलेशंस हैं, चाहे वो प्रोफेशनल्स हो या स्टूडेंट्स। यूएसए में इंडियन डायस्पोरा का इसमें सबसे बड़ा योगदान रहा है। भारत के ये एम्बेसडर्स न सिर्फ अपने टैलेंट और परिश्रम से यूएसए की अर्थव्यवस्था में कंट्रीब्यूट कर रहे हैं, बल्कि अपने डेमोक्रेटिक वैल्यूज और समृद्ध कल्चर से अमेरिकन सोसाइटी को भी एनरिच कर रहे हैं। मैंने राष्ट्रपति ट्रंप से अनुरोध किया है कि हमारे प्रोफेशनल्स के सोशल सिक्योरिटी कंट्रीब्यूशन पर टोटलाइजेशन एग्रीमेंट को दोनों पक्ष चर्चा आगे बढ़ाएं। यह आपसी हित में होगा। फ्रेंड्स, इन सभी आयामों में हमारे रिश्तों को और मजबूत बनाने में राष्ट्रपति ट्रंप की यह यात्रा ने ऐतिहासिक भूमिका निभाई है। एक बार फिर मैं प्रेसिडेंट ट्रंप को भारत आने के लिए और भारत अमेरिका संबंधों को नई ऊंचाई पर पहुंचाने के लिए हार्दिक धन्यवाद देता हूं। थैंक यू।
Doesn't look too
Well,
good,
thank you very
no?
much. And Prime Minister Modi, this has been a very special visit. Unforgettable, extraordinary. What can you say? Very, very wonderful to be with you. Thank you very much. And Melania and I have been awed by the majesty of India and the
I told
exceptional
you.
kindness and generosity of the Indian people. We'll always remember the magnificent welcome the citizens of your home state showed us upon arrival. It was a profound expression of strength and of real love. Really, it was love. And I think everybody saw that, everybody witnessed that for themselves. The First Lady and I also reflected on the memory of Mahatma Gandhi at his ashram, and this morning in Delhi, we laid a wreath in his honor. We visited one of your nation's most stunning cultural treasures, the world-famous Taj Mahal, and we look forward to continuing our visit tonight, doing a wonderful state banquet with President Kovind at the Presidential Palace. I know Prime Minister Modi will agree that this has been a very productive visit for both of our countries. Earlier today, we expanded our defense cooperation with agreements for India to purchase more than $3 billion of advanced American military equipment, including Apache and MH-60 Romeo helicopters, the finest in the world. These deals will enhance our joint defense capabilities as our militaries continue to train and operate side by side. In our discussions, Prime Minister Modi and I affirmed our two countries' commitment to protecting our citizens from radical Islamic terrorism. In this effort, the United States is also working productively with Pakistan to confront terrorists who operate on its soil. Together, the Prime Minister and I are revitalizing the Quad initiative with the United States, India, Australia, and Japan. Since I took office, we have held
Really
the first
serious.
Quad ministerial meeting. I guess you would call it a meeting, but it seems like so much more than that, an expanded cooperation on counterterrorism, cybersecurity, and maritime security to ensure a free and open Indo-Pacific. As we deepen our partnership with India, we remember that our two countries have always been united by shared traditions of democracy and constitutions that protect freedom, individual rights, and the rule of law. During our visit, we discussed the importance of a secure 5G wireless network and the need for this emerging technology to be a tool for freedom, progress, prosperity, not to do anything where it could be even conceived as a conduit for suppression and censorship. To guarantee that the infrastructure of the future is built in a safe, transparent, and accountable manner, the United States is working with a range of partners, including Australia and Japan, to create the Blue Dot Network, a major initiative to ensure countries around the world have access to private sector-led, sustainable, and trustworthy options for high-quality infrastructure development, and that's what's happening. Another major focus of my discussions with Prime Minister Modi is forging bilateral economic relationships that is fair and reciprocal. Our teams have made tremendous progress on a comprehensive trade agreement, and I'm optimistic we can reach a deal that will be of great importance to both countries. Since I took office, U.S. exports to India are up nearly 60%, and exports of high-quality American energy have grown by, thank you very much, 500%. That's great. As India grows, so do its energy needs. Yesterday, ExxonMobil signed a deal to improve India's natural gas distribution network so that the U.S. can export even more LNG to India. We are pleased to be joined by the chairman of ExxonMobil and LNG Market Development, Alex Volkov. Thank you, Alex, wherever you may be. Where is Alex? Is here someplace? Alex, thank you very much. Thank you very much, Alex. And the CEO of Chart Energy and Chemicals, Jillian Ivanko. Thank you very much. Thank you both. Thank you, Jillian. Thank you very much. That's a big deal, Alex, right? Can you handle it? I think so, right? It's great. To further strengthen our economic ties, the United States is pleased to announce that the U.S. International Development Finance Corporation will be establishing a permanent presence right here. America is especially committed to working with India to improve development and empower women entrepreneurs. That is why my daughter Ivanka attended the Global Entrepreneurship Summit in Hyderabad to highlight women's economic empowerment. Ivanka, please, great job you've done. Thank you very much. Thank you. We have since launched the WGDP initiative, which is now spearheading projects supporting women in the economy from New Delhi to Kolkata. In our meetings with the Prime Minister, we discussed and agreed to create a counter-narcotics working group to confront the growing threat of illicit fentanyl and opioid production. We must rid our societies of these lethal, horrible poisons. We will rid our societies of these bad drugs that are pouring in. Prime Minister Modi, we have made tremendous advances for our people over the past 2 days, and working together, I know that our two nations will continue to achieve new breakthroughs, unlock new potential, and forge even brighter futures in the years ahead. We think we're at a point where our relationship is so special with India. It has never been as good as it is right now, and I think that's because the two leaders of each country, really, we feel very strongly about each other, and we have done something that's very unique, and we've made some wonderful deals for each of our countries. Once again, we want to thank you and the entire nation of India for honoring the United States with its outstanding welcome. And I'm pleased to say that the U.S.-Indian partnership is now truly stronger than ever before. This was a great visit with a tremendous friend and a tremendous leader, Prime Minister Modi. We won't be taking questions now. I'll be having a news conference at 5 o'clock, and we'll take plenty of questions. Thank you all very much. Thank you.
Thank you, Excellency. This concludes the President. Thank you all for joining.
Thank you.
So, friends, I'll be very frank. It didn't seem as good as I was thinking it would be. I mean, I could see some kind of, restraint, less of smiles, those nice hugs that they had before. So, looks like it didn't actually work out the way they were thinking it would. Mr. Trump was also saying that Mr. Modi is a tough person to negotiate with. Plus, Mr. Trump also did say that any big deals that we have will not be happening right now. They will be happening after the elections. So I'm guessing these were just talks, and they did discuss what the deals would be. And once after the elections are done, we will hear some great news. And let me share something very nice with you. Today, while I was in gym, I had my TV screen on and I was watching the news. And guess what I watched? And as soon as I watched it, my speed while I was doing it just decreased. It was almost at the stop. You know why? Because I saw Mr. Modi and Mr. Trump, and I was like, what's going on here? What's the news? And the news said that the president of US is being treated like a king in India. So this is the news that we are hearing from here in US. So such a fantastic welcome. You can never see it anywhere else but in India, because we believe in Atithi Devo Bhav, which means that a guest is like a god for us. So I really love the way those arrangements had been made to make Mr. Trump feel at home and feel so special. So that was the best part, and deals will happen for sure in near future.
Yeah, so I mean, very good video, and you can look from the body language and the way that I think the negotiations were pretty tense. So it looks like both of them were tired to some degree, and it seems that whenever they are not going to announce everything, because many of the things are strategic, which cannot be made public. So
yeah.
and when we look at Mr. Modi, you can see that he was in deep thought for some time. His hand was moving and he was in deep thought.
He was tapping. His
Yeah, he
finger was tapping like this.
Yeah, so he was thinking something. He was in deep thought, and similarly, Mr. Trump was also thinking about something. They gave speeches that they pretty much could provide, but I think that there was some deeper activity that took place. It is obvious that each country would try to bring forth their leverage to get something back. So US must have shared some confidential information. India would have shared some confidential information, and then some things they would have agreed upon, some things they would have not agreed upon to be revisited later. So it seems like there were some things that they knew are going to work out, that they already said the defense contract worked out, and some smaller things worked out, but there was no super large announcement because there's still a lot of negotiation that is pending. And I can see from the body language, anybody can see that a lot went over there. Most likely, in these negotiations, you're looking at, as I say, geopolitical issues. So they're looking at somebody, US may have given information of what is the threat to US from different countries, or how much they have progress and so forth. India would have told about some things that they know about. Then both of them negotiated about some deal that benefits both. And I think Mr. Modi also mentioned something about social security, which is true, that when any person comes in the US and they work, some part of their salary goes to social security, but it is unlikely that they will be able to use that benefits. If they just go back, they came for, let's assume, a couple of years and they went back, then they are not going to use social security. That is what I think is not so straightforward to use it if you're not a citizen. So many, I think, factors went on, and as I had expected, all these strategic decisions will never be shared. Time will tell what happened. And normally, to negotiate with a country that is much more stronger than you, is difficult. So it's difficult. I mean, if you look at the defense budget of India is 60 billion, and the defense budget of China is 270 billion, and US is around 800 billion. So you can look at the progression from 60 billion to 200 billion, 273, 60, 273 to 800 billion. So there's a huge difference in the spending on defense. And you need to look at many things, that although India's GDP is high, but the GDP per capita is pretty low. And so whenever you are negotiating with a country that is stronger than you in defense, because end of the day it matters who is more powerful with the defense aspect, then it is difficult to negotiate. And but these negotiations must happen, and I'm sure Mr. Modi would have given things that he can help out with and where the US can help out with. But because the body language was the way it was, it seems very good progress was made. Why I say good progress? Because whenever both sides are showing their facts and they're agreeing on some but not on the rest, that's a very good thing for the countries, because obviously Mr. Modi did not compromise on what he thought is not going to be in benefit of the country or mutual benefit. In any negotiation, no negotiation can work if each person thinks only they will benefit. The only negotiations that succeed is the one where both parties benefit to some degree, where they feel that yes, we have equally benefited. So from whatever it is, it seemed like it was not like a super that everything was great, but it did look like some things went great and others did not. And as they said, they will think about it and then re-meet. And obviously the strategy changes once a lot of information is made available. Each country will now understand the dynamics, and next time they will prepare before they meet. So a lot of preparation goes on before a meet. If you know that you are not going to agree on many of the things, then there will be no meeting to begin with. But a meeting itself is a good sign that there is some scope of things where both parties feel that they have mutual benefit. It is never a game where only one party can win. Everybody who has negotiated knows this, that both the parties must feel that they have got enough out of this, and then it is successful. So I think more work needs to be done, but overall it was a great thing, because the more they meet, the more solutions are going to come out. So very good video.
Yes, friends. So thanking all Indians out there in India for welcoming Mr. Trump so warmly and in such a grand fashion. It makes all of us Indian Americans in US so proud. So thank you guys from the bottom of our heart. Now we'll go ahead and take your leave, and we'll come back again in another video very soon. Till then, take care and bye-bye.
Oh, and if you're new to my channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and hit the bell icon so it notifies you when I put in my new video for you to enjoy. Bye!